Record. All right, guys. So everybody on mute, please. Questions until the end, like always, guys. Hopefully everybody's had a good Sunday, a beautiful Sunday, or I don't know what time zone you are in. Happy Monday. Anyways, guys, I was hoping Sila to be here because I needed he had to do a little speech, but unfortunately he's not here. So oh
It's
well.
okay.
Yeah. Oh well. Okay. So let's get started. Man, I don't even know where to start off, guys. But let's begin. Give me a sec. All right. I think some of y'all saw that I posted this on the on the forum or in the teachers area. So this is a trade that I call the 50-50 bounce. This is an advanced straightaway trade. Feel free to write notes if you want to screenshot this picture. Feel free to do so. Okay. Um, as you can see, I already labeled it for you, so I have to do it all over here. But I'm gonna break it down for you. All right. So here, let me change the color though. You get blue. Okay. No. Pink. Perfect. Okay. So so right here, okay, so that was not that clear. Okay, so let's start off right here. So out of the box, right, we expect the false move beginning session. Okay, so here's the thing though. So it's called the 50-50 bounce because it bounces off the water, right? It closes in a little hammer and then you get in. So that will be your entry. Technically, that will be your entry. Can y'all hear me good? Am I speaking too soft or not? Or is it okay?
Yeah, you good.
All right, cool. Okay, so on your phone, you could actually even do these trades. To be honest, they're pretty simple. Well, they're not simple, but you have to be aligned with the trend, because sometimes you're gonna see that there's pins to the water, but price actually breaks through it, and we don't want that, right? We don't want that. So to set this up as a high probability setup, I want you to like example here, it came out of the box, golden, pin the water with a hammer. Okay, now here's the thing though. You use your TDI to confirm this one, okay? So I said a pinch. So what I mean by pinch is kind of like when the RSI line goes inside the signal line, which is your red, right? Blood in the water. So when it does that, it does like this pinch, like you're pinching it. So that's why I say pinch, but probably doesn't look like a pinch, but whatever. So you do that. That's one entry. So bam, you could have took your profit here. I don't know, is it like 20 pips plus 20? Okay. All right, you're done or whatever. Now, there's a few people that would like to write this all the way down, right? If you can identify the levels intraday, feel free to ride them all the way down. All right, so here was 1, 2, well, I already labeled them, but 3. So remember, don't counter trend trade here, don't counter trend trade here. So 3 levels, and here there was a gap, which I labeled already. So this was a Sunday closing on the Sunday. The gap closed. So all of this run was about, I don't know, like plus, what is this? What pair? Oh, this is about plus, I don't know, like 100 pips in your pocket with a straightaway trade here. Okay. Here's the thing. All right, the same thing. We are still technically in a downtrend, so we're still looking for shorts unless otherwise specified, right? All right, pins to the water, railroad track. You get in here. However, if this candle shifts all the way over here, you're late. Don't chase the trade. You're late. All right, don't chase it. You need to be in here immediately. Let me erase some of this. You need to be in there right before they shift the zone. When they shift the zone, you're late. I don't want you chasing trades. All right, so that one shift is probably like 10 pips, you know. I told you to get out when it consolidates. When it starts consolidating like this, the trade is over like that. All right, you're out. You see this opportunity again. Pinch, another pinch to the TDI, right? Drops another, what is probably like a 30 pips, you know, like that. So these little things can help you, okay? Trust me, there's plenty of these in the charts. Whenever you're looking at the charts and you're like, man, like this has been a trend, a downtrend forever. Like it doesn't end. Okay, so when you want to catch the trend too, you can start using these 50-50 bounces. All right. I didn't do more examples, but I will bring some more later on. This is just one. Trust me, there's plenty of these. If you go look at the charts, there's going to be plenty of these. Trust me. There's one for the Mayo. It's called the Stop Hunt High Hold the Mayo. Is when price price comes, like let's say that they went up here to the Mayo and they did railroad tracks or evening star or whatever, and then they shifted the zone. That's a stop on high hold the Mayo, so you expect a drop. All right. I didn't do one for that because it's kind of simple. It's the same thing as the 50-50 bounce, but it's just called the different name. It just stop hunts to the Mayo in a downtrend or uptrend, and you take it to the next area. Trading in line with the market maker, all right, not against them. Because if you trade against them, you're going to be losing money, and a lot. Trust me, I've been there before I learned this method. All right. So does anybody have any questions on this one right now? Because I know this is a new trade. You're like, what the hell is this? If you have any questions, just feel free to ask me.
What pair is this? I can't see it on the screen.
Is GJ, GBPJPY. These trades happen on any pair as long as the signals present themselves. Euro, gold, there's plenty on gold, trust me. Oil, but we're not looking at commodities yet because I don't want you to trade those. They're a little more difficult because they're more of a volatile pair. So yeah, but yeah, this is the 50-50 bounce. All right. So you use your TDI to confirm here. You see how I did the levels on here. You already know how to count the levels on the TDI. So, right, 1, 2, 3, right, and then back in. You're out. You're out. All right, so here, pinch, same thing, right? Stop, punt, stop, punt. All right. So no questions on that. All right. This is the second trade. I just did one example. This one is called the straightaway 800. What I mean by that is when they pin if it's not the water, it's not the Mayo, it's the blueberry, which is your 800 EMA. Right? It's a straightaway 800. Of course, knowing your directional bias and following the trend, these can be useful. All right, so here, out of the box, 1, 2, 3 vectors, right? Ended in a hammer, you're in right here. You're in right here, right there. Because you know the directional bias. And your TDI, look at that, beautiful shark fin short, get in, blood in the water, you're in right here. And you bagged your 50 plus immediately. Right here, DNC. So the shadow box here is useless. So yeah, get your 50 pips, you're out. All right, and then right here it says don't short these. We are looking for longs only. Some of you get them confused with but Oscar or but Cash. I see I see a triple top, like a kind of like a triple multi-session M. Nah, you're wrong. You are on level 2. We're not looking for shorts. And not only that, but look at the price. It never broke the water, so you're definitely not trying to short this. All right. We're looking for long. See, on this occasion, gave you a little W. Bam, bam. I know they're little scalps, but this is giving you a directional bias. All right. Let's see. So yeah, so these are your directional bias, W right there. You can see that. So yeah, this is the second trade. This is a straightaway trade. It's gonna take a while to master them. You'll see them on the charts. All right, you'll see them on the charts. If you have questions on these later on, feel free to ask me. All right, but if you can't, these are just to make you more pips. It's not that you have to mandatorily do these. Nah, if you're comfortable with just taking M's and W's as your reversals on the highs and the lows, that's it, man. That's it. Okay. Let's see who joined the party. Oh, hey, Sile. You're a little late, but we were just talking about you.
Hey, guys! How's it going?
Pretty good, Sheila. Pretty good.
Good, man.
You're
Just woke up.
Oh, okay. It's all right. I'll next. I guess we'll do it for the next webinar. So don't worry about that. We were gonna.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. We were talking about the 2 straightaway trades. You're probably gonna have to see the recording for these. I already went over them right now.
Okay.
Okay. I'll give you the recordings after we're done.
Okay. Cool stuff.
Yeah. Okay. And okay, so I know some of y'all, well, I hope y'all not thinking that I'm a little rough on the new students, but the reason I tell them that I don't want them here, not because I don't like them, is because they have to do the homework, and not only that, but they're new, they got to do the homework. I need to see their progress. Like I just can't have you here if you don't even understand M's and W's. You guys are here because you've done the homework, or I've seen your trades, or because well, those are the only 2 reasons actually. That's why it's such a small group. All right, of 9 people. All right, you got to do the homework, man. I mean, you're doing yourself a favor. Like people, like I don't want them to get mad. I mean, if don't get mad at other people who have done it and can see what we see, right? Just think about what you got to do to succeed and do what you got to do, man. Like it's that simple. It's that simple. Another thing I needed to talk about. Oh yeah, we needed to talk about GBP USD actually. Where is that chart? On Friday, it got most of us. I know it got me and Briscoe. No, Briscoe was trying to swing that for like 10,000 pips, but it didn't happen, huh? Let's see.
Yeah, man, that whole played me. She went.
Let's see. I know it did, bro. I know it did. Let's see. GU, where you at? Was it this one? Oh yeah. So I labeled it over the weekend, so you guys won't miss it. Like I missed it too. So here's the thing. So this is what happened. So our entry, I think Briscoe's was like around right here. And mine was like around right there. All right. So most of our entries are somewhere around this area. Right. Okay. So it was good, right? Level 3 pins to the low, TDI, right? All the pins down. Cool. So intraday, we were holding until like over here. It pinned the blueberry. We were like, okay, fine. We were expecting stop on low rise. Now, here's the problem, though. Removing all of this, right? Removing all of this. This looks like price is still trading above the water. So we're thinking, okay, so if anything, they're just going to spike this area again, spike the Mayo maybe, and then rise again, right?
Mhm.
Now, here's the thing, though. Well, I put this was too obvious, but okay, now let's fast forward it. Now we're here. Now it did this at the ADR high. Your ADR high can be used like as a resistance, by the way, if you didn't know. All right. You can use that as a resistance, by the way. See how it bounced off of that? Okay. Now here's the problem. This is when we started getting a little worried. We're like, why is it going like this? And then in hindsight, your moving averages are starting to go like this. Remember what I said about that other time GU kind of got us again when they did that reset. So
Yeah,
mhm.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, so it was doing the same exact thing. So I was like, but I think I fell asleep, so I couldn't tell y'all, but I was out for the whole night, by the way. But it started doing this, and then our entry was here. So we were up like, I don't know how many pips this is, like 1, 0, 3, 7. We were up like 90 pips, man. Like that was crazy. But now we were down back to what was it, like minus 30? We were back to down to like, my math is horrible, so it's probably down like to 50 pips, 40 maximum. So question to y'all though, did y'all close after this happened, or did y'all still hold? Briscoe, did you hold, bro?
Yeah, you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro. I can hear you.
I actually took majority of my profits. I had like a 0.7,
Mm-hmm.
0.07.
Mm-hmm.
I took 0.06 profit, and then I'm still actually in that 0.1.
Oh, okay. So
No,
I think
yeah, I don't want to talk about it though. It's not bad though. You know what I mean? It's not. I could
no, don't worry about it.
kind of look like it's coming back up. So
Yeah, I'm about to say that right now. Okay. Let's see what they said. It's still holding. It should go back up though. Okay. Man, let me make sure this is recorded. Okay. All right. So Mundo, I slightly agree. Now here's the thing though. So this happened. This was an obvious head and shoulders. Well, now that we see it, this was a head and shoulders. So I said in the beginning when I first introduced myself to you guys, and I think it was video 3 part, I don't know what, but I said that in level 3, most of the time, this is where the head and shoulders pattern develops. So so next time, guys, whenever we're trying to swing trade, and you see this, okay, if you identify this, you use your technicals. I don't know if you can still use them, but something about the neckline. I don't use it, but if I see this pattern, a head and shoulders like this, I will start to try to look for an exit, man. Or if I think Paolo, he was in a swing trade. He's not here. He's still one of the new students. He was in a swing. He held, and he took profit at the blueberry, which is pretty freaking darn good. But so yeah, guys, my point is that in level 3, this will happen head and shoulders. So if we're swing trading and this happens, I will look to exit, and this is definitely an exit zone. I know it's like all the way over here, but definitely start to look to exit your swing. This is like an immediate, like, get out of your trades. Don't keep on trying to buy this. This is now going down. It was a little brutal for some on Friday. They kept buying here. That was kind of brutal. But so here's the advantage that we have over them, right? We have the moving averages to confirm our trend, right? So we would have, even though we would have lost, we would have had our stop loss here, instead of, you know, dropping, not knowing how much, right? But if you know your levels, you're like, okay, so if this is this, then this must be level 1, level 2, level 3, right? And if you can identify this, then you can be like, you know what? Market maker wants to go short. Let me trade in line with him and go short too. So you would have probably got at your little pullback over here, got in it as a short, right? Hit the stops, drop, right? Then level 3, what do you expect? A reversal, right? And it kind of went to the water, but it didn't. I don't know what's it doing right now. It's probably doing this right now or something like that. But here's the thing, though. So
it's at the water right now.
Oh, really?
It passed the water, actually. Trading above the water.
Okay. So now here's the thing. So Mundo was telling me that it should go up. Mundo, it looks like it's gonna be a 22 trade, right? 22 trade is, I've mentioned it, is when they come back, right? Remember when I told you, when I showed you the first picture? Like, let me show y'all. Hold on.
The typical week.
Yeah, exactly. Briscoe, doesn't this look like a typical week in one day?
It looks like the chart you sent us. That's exactly what it looks like.
This is yeah, exactly. This is like when I first introduced myself to you guys. This looks just like that chart. Like just for educational purposes, though. Let me try to find it. All right, hold on.
Yeah, I got it on like my board right now. It does look just like.
Let's see. Let me find it though. Typical week. I know I have it in here. I don't want to waste too much time, but let's see.
Search it in the search bar.
Oh yeah, you're right. Great. Okay.
Nah, my bad.
I'll find it. If I don't find it in 2 minutes, I'm gonna move on. I should be in here. So I guess you can start the clock now. Should be somewhere around here. I have so many screenshots, man. It's crazy. I have so much things to show y'all here. I have everything saved here. Great. Okay. Okay, it's not here. All right, so let's look at a desktop. Google Drive. Dang, guys, this sucks. Oh. That I saw it. All right, I got 1 more minute.
Well, while you're looking, as we see, it's trading above. So is now not a good time or a good buy for GU?
I will look for the signals to line up because they can't come back down again because they're greedy like that. So it's you see how they're coming back up for UCAD. So
yeah, my bad.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, my bad.
Oh, okay. So yeah, Angela. So even if you miss it, they will offer you another signal again to take it. So, all right, I'll get to that right now. Give me a sec.
I just want to say, remember what AUD NZD did? It basically did the same thing. Then it ended up going back down, made a new level. Then it went down again and made a new W. It made a W like 3 times, and then it came back down and took it out.
Dang.
That's it. Boom.
Right there. So you guys tell me, doesn't this where's the picture at now?
Can you make that bigger, Oscar?
Yeah. Doesn't this look like the GBP USD that just happened to us, guys, that we were swing trading? just that it was in a in a day and a half. This happened. All of this happened in a day and a half. This is a typical week. I mean, right? Monday, Tuesday. I already talked about this, right? False move, man. These guys, these guys are the same thing, man. Just that we miscalculated them this time, but it's all right. It happens. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that. All right, now let's get back to the lesson. All right. Where was I? Oh, okay, great. Okay, so to answer your question, Angela, let's say, GBPUSD. This is, I wouldn't chase this right now. It is about to be, well, not about to be, but at London, I would like them to do this. Price goes in and then do this. Spike this area one more time and then rise. I'll definitely take that with 5 lots. So if you want to look to buy into this or a possible trade, Angela, I would wait for another second leg. If they don't give it to you, don't trade it. You know, it's I know it's a little hard for you guys sometimes that you just watch, man, you know, cash that second leg, but I'm trying to catch it right here and let it ride. You know, it may work, it may not work. I go based off of high probability setups. I don't chase trades. So, you know, so that's what I think, though. You know, that's my opinion, and I think that's how should it be. Or what were you thinking, Angela?
Well, I was looking at the chart and I was actually looking at it real time as you were looking for your previous templates, and I agree with you in that since the low of the day, I think on Friday, as you were talking about, it hasn't gone back there, but it also hasn't retested that place. So I realized that it has to go back down and retest it before it can truly complete and go up for the W. So I was just curious what you thought, though.
Okay, yeah, I would love it because not only that, but I've talked about that multi-session M or W is a more powerful reversal. So see on this occasion, see how it did triple bottom? This was a very strong reversal. You see how it took off, man. It took off beautifully. And now obviously a head and shoulders is like a major reversal too. So that's why it got us here. But we exited in profit, so it wasn't that bad. So yeah, Angela. So if anything, I would expect this right in the shadow box right here. Box. Bless you. Shadow box and take this with 5 lots or whatever. Okay. You know, you're welcome.
So, so would you set a buy stop or something, or would you set a buy limit just in case?
No, I don't use limits. I've said why before because a limit. Well, I've said in the news, but in actual time, I don't like using limits because, well, first of all, I just don't like. I just do market execution, but I know some people do buy limits somewhere. They're okay, so let's put it here. But see, the thing is, what if they miss it? What if they barely miss it and rise? Like you missed the whole thing instead of market executing, right? You're gonna be mad the whole time because you had a buy limit and it barely missed it. And I know some brokers that the pin, your wick, and your buy limit is here. They touch it and they still don't activate it. So that is why I hate limits too. I've seen that happen before, and I've seen a lot of complaints on that. So that's why I don't use limits, Angela. Let's see. Plus, I don't use going higher. So okay, yeah, Mundo. I'm about to talk about those areas right now. Just give me a little time. All right, bro. I'm gonna talk about that's next. Actually, that's next. All right. So we got that taken care of now. So Mundo pointed out something very, very very good. He said that. Plus, I don't see. Yeah, no problem. So he said that GBP/USD is at a very. Let's look at the day chart. Very low area, right? So I was telling Angela at the in the beginning of the class. I'll say it now that Sila's here. So people, retail traders, no offense, they place sell stops here, right? Breakout traders place sell stops somewhere around here, all over this area. These are called your seasonal lows and your seasonal highs. If it's in the upside, if you want to write that down, feel free. I don't have it in notes or anything. If you want to write that down, feel free. They're called seasonal lows. All right. These seasonal lows, I think the day one is better, but yeah, this seasonal low is where a lot of people place their sell stops, right? Because they're planning that this will break out and price will drop, right? So this is what they're doing. This is what they're doing right now. So they came again. I was telling Angela that Christmas is coming, so a lot of people are like making plans. Man, I know as soon as price breaks through here, man, I'm gonna get my wife this new Lexus. I'm gonna get my kids this. I'm gonna get this, and that. Now, here's the thing. Why we don't use sell stops? See how they pin this area? So people place them here because they're like, oh, okay, but since this is a kind of like an ascending triangle using technicals, it may come, if it doesn't come here because here, whatever the freaking excuse is or whatever the reason is, they still put their sell stops here, whatever the case is, right? Darn, I got 1 minute left. I'm going to make a new webinar, guys. Hold on. I'm going to send you the link right now. Guys.
All right.
Yeah.